It was a fun-filled, crazy day for all the people who
sure was
who weren't playing Higurashi.
For those crazy, wow.
All right, that's the end of the show. Thanks everyone
my house.
for coming.
Leave my house.
This is my house.
What if it was my house, my crib? I hold my gun gangster style and get you out of my crib. Wow, no discussion. You don't want to talk about what that scene that just then meant for the overarching mystery about how the apples are really the murderers?
I just want to hurry up and get to the murder.
You're going to be hurrying for a while, my friend. You're going to be hurrying for a while.
I mean, listen, it's gonna be one of those things where I'm either gonna never come around to it, and I'm gonna hate this for the rest of my years, or I will eventually come around to it, and then I'll go back and I'll read these past couple chapters, and I'll be like,
what a fool I was.
What a fool I was.
I think you will. I think you will think that you're a fool.
I mean, I will think... the thing is it's not like these have been particularly horrific or bad in any way. They're just not my thing.
No, they're slice of life, which is something that I will fight people over forever. I've had a lot of discussions with people over there's a whole bunch of fucking visual novels that have that structure of like, we have the common route and then you have a different route for each of the characters. Are you familiar with that at all?
Yes.
Yeah. And I am so done with common routes. Because it's just, let's hang out and have fun for 20 hours. And I'm like, but the plot is in the other part of the novel. Why can't we just put the two together? And I feel like you're experiencing something similar here.
Yeah, it's... The way that things like this play out, at least how it seems to me, is that the opening sections are just
normal.
A written out practice of writing the characters.
Yes. Yep. Visual novels, like Japanese visual novels, take a lot of time to be like, this is the normal day. This is what the characters normally experience. And they don't just have like one scene to establish that, the guy's going to work and then he gets fired and there's a complication. It's like, he's going to work. He has a good time. He meets the co-workers. He goes to a party. He gets drunk. Nothing's gone wrong. 20 hours later, oh no, he's fired, right? Like, they'll shake it up at that point. Visual novels take a lot more time to establish the status quo than most, like, Western media do.
What we really need is an intro like Takeshi's Challenge.
No. No.
And if you need to know what that is, Google it.
Go find JonTron. He's a funny guy.
That's a good video.
A controversial man, but a funny man.
Let's not even start.
Okay. Cut that. All right, well, it's your line.
It was a fun-filled, crazy day. I'm not doing voices for narration. It's killing my throat. I'll get some practice in.
That's fine.
But as soon as the sun began to set, the end of the day really did come quickly. Besides, people want to hear my sexy Australian voice, right?
Did you think I was going to play off that? Did you think I was going to do the good actor thing and say yes to that statement?
No, I didn't.
I say no, good sir.
I was just impressed by your facial expression. It was so transparent.
This is why we need a webcam.
Later, Ren and K-chan. See you tomorrow. Thanks for today, Mion. I had a great time.
See you tomorrow.
Sadako and Rika-chan went home as well. We parted ways with Mion and it ended with just Rena and myself enjoying the evening air on our way home.
Just say Kylo Renner.
No, that was last video's joke.
I know, but you need to continue the joke so it becomes a bit, and then it becomes the bit that we build our lives on.
Really?
Yes.
You think so? Okay. It's the thing now.
Oh, fuck.
No,
Thanks for coming today. Please, for the love of God. Thanks for coming today, Keiji-kun. Was it fun?
Yeah, lots of fun. Almost feels like a waste to go home now.
Would you mind taking a little detour? Maybe?
Is this where the murder happens?
Maybe.
A detour? Is it far?
It's a bit of a walk, but it won't take long.
Since we'd been walking around all day, I must have seemed a bit tired. Not feeling like teasing Renner, I quickly nodded. Wow, that was so much easier in my normal voice.
It's slightly less painful.
Wow, is that the sound of water? I can't quite tell.
It's not loud enough. Here we are.
It probably seems really quiet because I always put the music and background stuff quiet on the videos.
Right.
Traversing a small path and up a small hill, the land suddenly stretched out before us. There what looked like the remains of a dilapidated construction site came into view. Dilapidated construction site? That sounds like murder!
Sounds like the perfect place to kill someone.
That does not look safe. A large heap of garbage spread In my head, what's about to happen is they're going to get to the top of the hill and Ren is just going to be like, this is you, Keiichi.
Yeah, you are this mountain of garbage. Yep.
A heap of garbage spread out off towards the swamp. Probably illegal dumping. I recalled it being in the newspaper.
Oof. It's been quite a while. I wonder what's here.
When you say it's been a while, you mean the business you had here with this garbage pile?
Yes, Keiichi, you. Then she pushes him in. It's not garbage to me, it's a pile of treasure.
Wow, how romantic.
Yeah.
Ren had already entered that well-known cute mode of hers.
Bunch of cuties.
So that means there was something cute here.
Maybe. Whoa, new pal. I can't wait.
She bounded up the unstable slope. I'd expect no less from a born and bred country girl.
Yeehaw!
Hey, wait, I'm coming. Whoa. My city-raised self was completely pitiful.
It's alright. Just stay there, Keiichi-kun. It won't take long.
Rena kindly declined my accompaniment. Don't fall. Watch your step.
I'm fine. This is nothing at all.
Literally bounding up the heap of trash, Rena disappeared over the other side. I didn't like being left behind, but was still pretty tired from the whole day, so I just ended up waiting. What a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah.
Without the lively running around, the surrounding area quickly fell into silence. That doesn't sound like silence to me.
Sounds like...
It sounds more like a motor breaking off in the distance.
Oh dear, she's on the fritz again. Clonk clonk.
The cry of the Higurashi gently cooled the air. Fairly exhausted, I began to feel a little sleepy. Just then, the sudden noise of scattering pebbles alerted me to someone's presence. Startled, I turned around. It was a corpse! Damn it.
Hey, it's this guy!
It's just the guy whose name I don't know.
It's this guy!
Who definitely didn't have a shirt named after him.
No, definitely not.
No shirts.
Something Flash.
Wow.
Something Flash.
Standing there was a typical looking photographer.
Yeah.
Wow. What a
Can we new sprite that shit?
Oh yeah, we should.
Because you should definitely see the comparison between these two sprites. Can you spot what it is? Can you spot the difference? He looks basically the same.
It's actually one of the sprites we've seen, it's one of the ones that kind of stays the most similar when I switch it.
But his entire body is just jacked.
I mean, this looks like it's trying to be jacked. Like,
sure,
how to
but
find
his
that
stomach,
shoulder.
he has like a beer belly, and in the new sprites, he is just.
But this looks like halfway bodybuilder jacked.
Does it?
It looks like someone who doesn't know how to draw hands drawing a bodybuilder's belly.
Maybe that was the intention. We'll never know.
Also, look at this. This looks like his wrist has been like bolted on.
Yes.
That is like
to hold his camera in place. He's actually a robot.
Crease. Yeah, he's a robot.
He's a robot
That's
for
it.
sure.
He's a robot.
That's it. Nailed it.
Flashy boy is a robot.
Yeah, Flashy boy.
Standing over there was a typical looking photographer. He spied over at me through his camera. Wow, creepy. His body was tanned and fit. Wow. But something about him seemed unreliable, and he had a bit of an aloof air about him. Wow. Well, it didn't seem like he was a bad guy in any case. Wow.
Probably
so
not.
Judgmental.
Oh god, is this me?
It better be you.
Oh, shit.
I refuse to do this voice.
Alright. Give me a moment. Whoa. Hold on. You surprised me.
I love this voice already. This is amazing.
I'll get on it. It'll work.
Although startled when I turned around, he overplayed his reaction.
Yeah.
Perfect. That was my line. I'm the one who's surprised here.
My bad. I didn't mean to startle you. You from Hinamizawa?
I gathered that he wasn't, from that question. Unfazed by my suspicious outlook, he introduced himself without my prompting.
Well, I'm Tomitake.
Flash!
Freelance photographer.
Flash!
I come to Hinamizawa from time to time.
I didn't ask who you were.
Wow.
Quite rude to photograph someone without consent, one would think.
My bad. I mainly photograph wild birds. They can't refuse, you see. We're drifting towards Hideyoshi. I need to pull it back.
This is like... I feel like he's been introduced too late to be the murderer, but this is also like suspiciously creepy dialogue.
It is very strange.
So what, you're saying I'm the same as the birds?
No, well, you see, the image of a young man in the twilight was just picturesque. I apologize for trying to take your picture without asking.
Adults are pretty slick. All that annoyance I felt for being startled just flew away as he butted me up. Keiichi, this is how you get abducted, my friend.
It's true. I went in his white van with him. It was a great time.
I had no intention of. Wow, you're saying this man drives a white van? What's wrong with white vans?
What's wrong with white vans? Nothing.
No, not going there. I had no intention of hanging around with this guy trying to get cozy with me, except it didn't seem like Rena would be back soon. This older guy, Tomitake-san, he didn't...
Flash.
He didn't mind my cautious responses and continued rambling by himself.
Keiichi-kun, sorry to... Oh.
20 points to Higurashi! 20 points!
I won't try to that one. Alright, let's just try that again. Keiichi-kun! I just wanted to let you know how long I've been standing for, looking into your dreamy eyes. I just wanted to see. No, don't you skip the line. Okay. You fucked me up, fam. Keiichi-kun, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm finished now.
Rena popped her head out from one of the lower piles of garbage and waved her hand. Just like, out of the trash.
Yep. You have some with you, I think. No! God damn it.
You are just...
I'm just the worst.
I'm not giving him more points for that, but like, come on, son.
Look, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Chop chop.
You chop chop. You can get chopping. You have someone with you. What will she be doing over there?
That's what I wanted to know. I don't know. Maybe she's checking on that dismembered corpse. Yes! Corpses!
Corpses.
Finally. Bennett's happened.
There's a corpse.
Murder has finally been acknowledged.
There you go. Let's keep going, dude.
Progress. Maybe she's checking on that dismembered corpse that was out here long ago. Tomitake-san looked shaken up by that for a moment. You meant to say Flash.
Flash.
Thank you. Uh-oh, I responded like I would if I were talking with Rena and the others.
It was quite a disturbing incident. They still haven't found one of the arms.
Yes!
Murder! 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 Murder Flash! Keiichi-kun, sorry to keep you. You were waiting a while, I guess.
I feel like you didn't feel it because you weren't pushing the button, but there was such a long pause between the previous line and her slowly appearing, which was clearly meant to be her, like, climbing out of the ground or something.
Yes, she climbed out of the trash.
Like the burrowing monster she is.
You take that back, sir.
No.
Rena is a gem.
Hurry up.
Rena is a gem. I already said the line. I'd best leave you two lovebirds alone. Again, my apologies for startling you, Keiichi-kun. Flash away!
Tomitake-san
Flash.
chortled suggestively and then disappeared into the twilight.
Flash.
I love how he's meant to be an adult. Missing my chance to retort put me off a bit.
Flash.
I'm kidding, who doesn't make fun of children?
Keiichi-kun, are you angry? Well, I wonder.
It wasn't Rena's fault, so I decided just to brush it off for now. Wow. How was it? Find a treasure trove?
Oh, yeah, so listen. You see, there was a Colonel Sanders doll.
Wow, not a Colonel Sandler's doll? Because Disneyland?
I didn't think you were going to go there. I thought you were going to say Colonel Mustard. Because it's Cluedo. It's a murder mystery.
Damn, that would have been good.
That would have been a really good joke.
The problem is that the version of Cluedo that I learned to play doesn't have Colonel Mustard.
Me too. I mean, I played the Simpsons version, but Krusty the Clown was Colonel Sanders. Colonel Mustard. You know what? Both.
Yeah, I don't remember which the version I had was, but it wasn't anything useful.
Yeah, I just played the Simpsons version. It was good stuff.
Wow.
Like, you could get people killed with the plutonium bar. It's great.
Wow.
It's a good time.
Colonel Sanders doll. Oh, that thing. Those statues always have out in front of that fried chicken place. That life-size dummy. Statues? They have statues?
They have big statues.
They have statues?
Yes. Colonel Sanders star. How cute. I want to take it home.
Nothing
star.
quite seems cute like middle-aged plantation owners.
Can we just keep going? Can we just move on from that joke, please? You told me white vans were bad and you bring up plantation owners? Get out of here. Keep going. Keep talking.
I couldn't tell how she decides what's cute or not, but well, she seems to want it. It's garbage, right? No one would care if you just take it home, right?
It's become the base of another pile. I can't dig it out easily. There's no lamppost over there, so it'll get dark pretty soon.
Rena seemed quite down about finding a treasure and not being able to bring it back. I'll help you out to repay you for that delicious picnic you prepared today.
How? Thank you.
Birds heading home to roost proclaimed that nightfall would soon be upon us.
Keiichi-kun is going to help. Star, I can take Colonel Sanders home. How?
Rena staggered along as if intoxicated in her dreamy state of mind. I tried asking her in a way that wouldn't take her out of her cheery state. Hey Rena, long ago did something happen here?
Seems like they were building a dam here. I don't know the details though. How?
But then they put chemicals in the water and it turned the people into lizards.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Everyone's lizards.
Just wondering if you knew about, accident or something? Oh goodness, the music stopped.
I don't know.
That's too much of a smile. Her tone was disturbingly frank. It sounded more like a denial than an answer. I must have appeared rather dumbstruck. Rena quickly lightened her expression.
Actually, I didn't live here until a year ago.
After the murder happened. Huh? You transferred here too? I was sure that,
So you see, I don't really know much from before that. Sorry,
That got
Star.
very Rudolphy there.
I'm sorry, I'm working on it.
I know you are. I just wanted to... Listen, I have to point out your mistakes so you have a quota to point out mine.
It's true. We have to tell each other how terrible we are. And that's the show.
That's
what you signed up for.
Don't really know. Don't want to talk about it. That was the kind of feeling she gave me. Thinking about it, of course it would be like that. This wasn't the type of thing girls would enjoy talking about. Yes, that is why the murder girl doesn't want to talk about it. I mean, I'm not judging anyone.
I'm not judging anyone. I think she's quite innocent and cute.
So innocent.
Yeah.
It doesn't take people and things home and have weird senses of kleptomania.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? Stop bringing up such weird things.
It was quite a disturbing incident. It seems they haven't been able to find one of the arms.
Thank you. It's just like Tomitake-san said.
What? What do you mean? What do you want from me? Oh, Flash.
Thank you.
God damn it, you can't just make this a thing.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, you can't.
Yes, I can.
I will forget every time.
Then I had a feeling only the Higurashi would
Look, there will be a point in this story where Flash is relatable to the story. And when we get there, I will flash everyone.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, that was a chapter.
That was a whole chapter.
Yeah, it was pretty short.
It was really short, but I don't know. Do we have...
Do we have time? I don't know. Oh, new tips. We can do the tips.
Let's do the tips, and then we'll end this episode. Newspaper edition.
Hey, newspapers. This is the good shit. So this is why we read it as we get the info. That's it. Just the two. One on the mana and one on a newspaper article.
Sweet, dude.
Good shit. Let's do it. Oh, good lord.
So, Kei-chan, you're not stinking rich? What's this all of a sudden? Did I come to school in a limo before? How much do you get for a monthly allowance? About $10? Whoa, dollars?
Damn.
In my Japan?
This is heathenous. Delete this.
Mine, that's a rather plebeian amount.
His lunch is made up of normal stuff. He isn't rich.
What are they talking about? To be asked out of nowhere how much I get and then be told that's a plebeian amount.
Damn. Sorry.
Rena seemed to pick on my dubious expression and started giggling. Kei-chan, your house, it's pretty big, yeah? So the architecture has people all around Hinamazawa calling it Maebara Manor and sort of stands out. Maebara Manor?
Since the house is so big, everyone is gossiping, wondering exactly how rich you are.
I see, now I get it. Well, the frame of it is huge. I see how it could cause some misunderstandings. It sounds like the talk of someone who has lived in big houses their whole life and doesn't know what small house life is like.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
Yep.
Posh ass motherfucker.
From my deduction, all wager they spent too much money on building the house, and that's why they are now broke.
Really? They're checking out the Maebara Manor so they can figure out how to roll it. That's literally what's going on here.
Of course.
Yeah. Being broke, how very, very unfortunate. Pachi.
Rika-chan took pity on me as she patted my head.
Pachi.
I go from being treated like a millionaire to a beggar. Yeah, sorry for ruining your imagination, but you aren't millionaires or poor. the image of a normal, average household. Yep, he's definitely a rich family with no
Definitely is.
perspective.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't call it normal with that huge house. The entranceway is all grand and the gate is large and the 4 Porsches out front.
Sorry, what?
What? The gate is large enough for a large truck to get through.
That large lion statue.
That's not normal. Wow, no references.
I didn't reference
That's
anything.
not normal at all. They do say the bigger your house, the more prosperous you are. Do they? Is that what they say?
Someone. Who is they?
I'm trying to figure out, like, the scale here.
What? Of how big that house is?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like, I imagine that door on the left you could fit a car in, right? It's like a garage door.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's pretty big.
But is that like a Japan-sized car, or is that like a...
I don't know. What's the difference between a Japan-sized car and a non-Japan-sized car?
The difference between like a smart car and a regular SUV.
I don't know that well, I do actually. I do. I'm familiar with that difference.
Yes, you are.
So that's very relatable.
Also, is this like attic, or is that more living space up the top there?
I like to imagine that's where Keiichi is. Or it could be the studio. It could be his room or it could be the studio. I'm not actually sure. It'd be nice.
Of course,
like,
that's where the Sistine Chapel is.
that's where he painted the Sistine Chapel.
Of course.
Oh.
The reason the house is so big is because Dad's studio is in it too. There are a bunch of different workshops and lots of his works are hung up in different places.
Like the Sistine Chapel.
All of them are huge too. For those reasons, the family actually uses only a third of the house for day-to-day living. Now, is that a third in stories, or a third in floor space, or a third in volume?
I don't know.
Keiichi, these are details we need for solving your murder.
True. When we get to the closed room murder of you in your mansion and we can't figure out which doors are supposed to be locked where, we're in trouble.
That's
we're in
right.
trouble. You need to leave these clues for us so we can figure it out.
Yeah, and if you don't, then we'll have to make a whole nother novel about mansion murders.
You're damn right.
And it'll be awful and no one will ever read it.
No one will read it because it's just, no one wants to read about mansions.
He planned it out so people in cars could come in and see the gallery open up in the house someday. Wait, so you can drive through the gallery?
Yes.
Dude, that's a rich house.
That's pretty great.
That's a rich
I
heckin'
wish I
house.
owned that house.
By the way, the entrance Mion is talking about is one for the studio and it's normally sealed off. Entranceway to the Mayabara family actually uses a very plain and simple one. Yeah, the one that's 2 stories tall and encrusted with gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems fine.
The interior is much different from how it looks on the outside. On the outside, there's only gold encrusting on that one door. On the inside, everything's gold. It's like Trump Tower. That's too political. I'm
What?
cutting that.
Delete that. Delete that right now. Make it like the Bat Tower or something.
Nah, it's too obvious now.
No, I don't know any other towers,
Neither.
so.
I really like a chance to explore
The Eiffel
Kei-chan's
Tower,
house.
yeah.
Claiming not to be rich, but having a home like that, what could be hidden there?
Some kind of Spanish gold.
Of course.
Maybe there's something cute hidden. How?
They probably had money to purchase furniture, so it's filled with Spartan rooms. Oh, had no money to purchase furniture. My bad, Ryuki boy.
One point to him. One point to him.
Yep.
Yeah, one point to him. I think we need to keep it fair and even.
He's
And
crushing us again.
it's true.
Hurry up.
If there are carpeted rooms, I would love to try rolling around on the floor. Wow! That'd be great. So great. I want to roll around too.
Seems like their imaginations were just piling on. Well, sometime in the near future, it wouldn't be too bad to invite them all over to my house and murder them all, please.
Oh my god.
That is a sucker for the ladies. So
Don't.
don't.
Just don't.
So he might even let them look around his studio.
No. This is inappropriate.
The cry of the Higurashi crescendoed as the sky towered over everything. It was hot, but the air was clear. It smelled like the beginning of summer. What does this have to do with the house?
I don't know.
Was that just a
That was the
random
tip.
observation
That was the
to
tip.
end the tip?
There we go. We've learned all about the Mayabara Manor.
Wow, so good.
Mayabara Manor.
The damn site.
Murder/dismemberment.
Yes, excellent.
Newspaper edition.
This is my favorite part.
All right, I guess I better take
Oh
this. This is some.
my
this
God.
is some third-person narration. I
Is
believe.
this creepy Creative Commons music right now?
Yes.
That's the best.
From the June XXF
20th!
20th. You're the worst. I don't think that's the impression. I believe that it's supposed to be blotting out the numbers
Oh.
so that we don't know when it took place.
Well, that was a poor choice of things to blot out the numbers with.
Yes, there's not many options. 1979 edition.
Could have just done dots.
Just hit the button. The Shishibone City, Okonomiya Police Station, June XXF. Late at night. Suspects XXXX, XXX, XXXX, XXXX, XXXX were arrested on suspicion of murder and improper disposal of a corpse. What? The main offender, XXXX, has been added to the wanted list nationwide. According to our sources, the 6 suspects were at the Hinamizawa Dam construction site workroom on the XX at 9 p.m., where they are suspected to have assaulted and murdered the site overseer XXXX as a group. I'm just going to use X for all those because this is getting annoying. Dismembering his body and hiding it.
You could just say redacted to make it more suspicious.
We have to read it as X. On the Xth at 8 o'clock in the morning, a report was filed by the Shishibone City Hospital in which a male suspect alluded to having murdered Mr. X. When questioned at the police station, the individual confessed to the crime. Since a portion of the body was recovered at the location he gave, he was arrested that afternoon on suspicion of murder and mutilation of a corpse. The rest of the suspects were arrested the same day, but the main culprit is still at large. Police are currently on his trail. The motive is purported to be a drunken verbal dispute during which he killed the victim in a fit of anger. However, as there are multiple inconsistencies with their testimonies, the investigation is ongoing. Spooky.
All right, let's go. Let's just go back into this.
Do you want to dissect it?
A little bit. I don't think I have a lot to say, but
yeah, just tell me your feelings.
So 1979, so it was 4 years ago. Shishibone City Okonomiya Police Station. Are these places I should know? Or is
Okonomiya is the town that's
I know that much.
10 hours away.
But like, Shishibone City, is that...
I have no clue. I don't know what Shishibone is.
Okay. Because I don't want this to be like the time that we were debating whether one place was 2 different places.
And it was, totally.
No, it wasn't.
It was rather not the same person. You know what I mean? My brain is fried.
Yes.
Point is, I don't know what Shishibone is. I've never... But yeah, a bunch of suspects.
I'm assuming one is within the other, given the way that sentence is framed.
It sounds like Okonomiya is in the Shishibone prefect. I hope.
Yeah.
I'm using those words right.
So we got 5 suspects.
Yep. And a main offender, who is either the 1st, 3rd, or 5th suspect.
Or a 6th?
Or a 6th. Yep, it's not clear.
I would assume it's 5, though. Because that would match our main cast of 5 characters, and I assume that the reason that... What?
I don't know, I'm just letting you talk. It's fine.
Because I'm assuming that whatever is going to happen later on is going to parallel this in some way. Because otherwise, why would it be brought up?
Well, maybe. Solving the mystery. Here we go.
Yeah.
Right, so there's a main offender, but there's like 5 or 6 like suspects. They've been arrested, which is cool. And everyone knows who they are.
Oh no, 6 suspects.
There you go, 6 suspects.
Does that mean we have another character to add to the main cast?
Oh.
In fact, I think we do, and I think doesn't, because it's the Sonozaki twins, right?
It is.
Yeah. So that's probably gonna be a thing.
I can neither confirm or deny anything at this point in time.
6 suspects were at Hinamizawa Dam construction site. Workroom.
Yep, they're in a workroom.
Now,
at 9 p.m.
The offices for the construction company is where the school is. So is that the same building?
Maybe. It's not clear. Because the people that they get in the school from is the forestry company.
Oh, yeah.
So
right.
it's a technical, it's a different organization. And they murdered the site overseer, apparently. And a report was filed.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
So they were there at 9 p.m. and then at 8 o'clock the following day.
Yep. And someone, a report was filed by the hospital in which a male suspect, one of the 6 people, alluded to having murdered. So
someone was injured, went to the hospital, and somehow that led to them getting
caught, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was a struggle or something. I don't know.
When questioned at the police station, the individual confessed to the crime. Since a portion of the body was recovered at the location he gave, he was arrested that afternoon on suspicion of murder and mutilation of a corpse.
So this murderer went to the hospital and was like, I killed a guy, here is a piece of his corpse.
The main culprit is still at large.
Yep.
So the 6th person Still out there, still on that national list. Police are currently on his trail. We don't know when this newspaper is dated.
Not specifically, no.
It's not dated. Oh yeah.
Well, it says the year, but it doesn't have and then the month, but not the exact day.
But we can assume that this is the newspaper section from that time.
Yeah. Were you thinking like this might have been written up a year later or something ridiculous like that?
No, I was just making sure I was following the premise of this clip.
Yeah. I think you're on board.
A drunken verbal dispute during which he killed the victim in a fit of anger. Okay. Drunken verbal dispute during which he killed the victim in a fit of anger doesn't sound like murder mystery material to me.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. What do people kill over?
Well, I mean, if we're...
People will kill for money.
People will kill for money. People will kill for love. People will kill for Ryukashi. Sorry.
Yeah, I would.
So, I don't know. My main takeaway from this is I think that drunken verbal dispute is either it is probably covering something up, but I don't know whether it's the culprit covering it up, the police covering it up, the newspaper covering it up, or something else.
I don't know.
But that doesn't sit right. That doesn't sit in the context of a murder mystery. It doesn't seem like that will be all.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
Especially, because why would they bring it up?
Yeah.
Multiple inconsistencies with their testimonies. The investigation is ongoing.
And that's it.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's...
I don't know if you have a lot of material to throw at me, but...
I don't have a lot of material to throw at you, but I mean... It just... The dam construction project and a murder being linked smells to me like something fishy dam construction project. Be it a political thing, be it like a military thing, be it, I guess this would also be political, but just like the lower politics of within the town itself.
Maybe.
But it smells.
Do you think that like
it smells?
You think that like the murder of this manager might have been like an intentional thing? Because it sounds just like it was like there's a fight broke out or something. You think it might have been like
intentional, possibly. Well, that's the thing that's kind of sitting weird with me about that comment about the drunken dispute, is that if they're trying to cover up a premeditated crime, drunken dispute is an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Especially just because I feel like as far as like, court proceedings would go, that's not the best looking one.
Sure. Well, like, they're still searching for the like main suspect.
Yeah.
Right? The case isn't even closed.
But the other thing is if drunken dispute is actually meant to imply something to us as an audience, does that mean that there's something fishy in the water at this dam?
I don't know.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. There's definitely some intrigue.
I don't want to like quote particularly what things this is reminding me of at the moment. One, because they're a bit obscure, and two, because it's a bit thin of a reference. But it's reminding me of the premise of a few other stories that I've read. Not specifically murder mysteries, but like more thriller type stuff, which I feel is a bit close to what Higurashi is, as far as I understand.
Yeah, it's all less focused on the murder mystery. There are definitely murders and mysteries.
Yeah. So I'm smelling. I'm smelling smells.
I mean, I don't really want to poke you on this. I don't
think you can at this point.
I don't think there's much that I can poke you on without being like, do you think it's this? And then you're either like, that's bullshit, or like, that's the answer. Oh!
Yeah,
I don't feel like I have.
I'm definitely overreaching with my thoughts at this point.
That's fine.
Because I want to get some murders in here, and this is the closest thing we have so far. Please help me.
Look, we know what you're here for. You're here to see people get fucking murdered.
I am here to be a heartless reasoning monster
with a bag full of lunchboxes.
Yes. Next time.
Next time.